Hello everyone. There are 6 degrees today outside Celsius or 43 Fahrenheit, and I'm thinking to go outside for a walk, like a garden tour. I wish I could give you a winter garden tour, like a proper December garden tour, but it's warm. So I'm planning to work outside today to see what needs to be done, because I know I have some perennials that I still have to cut back because I got busy and with Christmas and other things. So now let's see what's going on in the garden. So we'll start here at the front. Still have my lights on, and we're gonna talk also about maintenance and what causes me maintenance in the garden. So the first thing that causes me maintenance is the edging, which if you didn't see my video that I got myself a new edger, because otherwise I will have to edge all this around the bed and on the other side. So in this bed, I don't have any maintenance. Well, let's talk about each of them. This one's the burning bush. I don't have to do anything for it other than just pruning it a little bit so I can keep it in shape. The other one's the viburnum. The viburnum also doesn't cause me any maintenance. It's a pretty flowering shrub. In here I have a flowering quince. This one I also... So the flowering shrubs, I only have to cut a little bit off the overgrowth. Luna wants to come say hi. She always likes to follow me in the garden. What I see here that I do need to do to this flowering quince, if you see those things here, those are the suckers, and I need to cut them. I usually use them for something because they're pretty branches. The hydrangeas I left because they will look nice with snow. In here I have some evergreens, some juniper, the mugo pine, the yew. Those, of course, no maintenance. It's my winter container. And sitting in the grass. No snow. In here I have some Angelina sedum. No maintenance. This is a Dusty Miller that normally is an annual, but some of them keep going. This is a barberry bush that has a little bit of winter interest to some berries. This juniper is the first juniper that I ever planted in this garden. When I moved in this house, I only had grass, no flower beds, because he was an older person and he didn't garden any longer. This one's a Sherwood moss, and I wrapped it because it's kind of soft and I don't want to get ice on it. No maintenance, and blue star juniper, and another horizontalis juniper. Here I have a deutia, a flowering shrub. So I don't do anything for this flower bed, hardly. I only cut the bulbs because I have some tulips and daffodils. In this bed I have some yews, and what else I have in here? The gingerbread cookie float. Okay, inflatable. Oh, in here I have some grass that I don't know how it got in there, that I need to pull. Some Ianamus. In here I have some Veronica that I should probably cut back. Here is an Alberta spruce. And now going this way, on this side I have this edging. If you watch my video about the new edger that I want to use, but on this side, you see how the garden bed now looks kind of not very clean, that edge. If you do an edging to a flower bed, you could be growing weeds in there and it's still gonna look like $1,000,000 than if the edging is all not defined. This garden bed has a lot of annuals. So when you come in the winter, it's not so interesting. And I always want to put more perennials in here to stay in the winter, but it's like a good reminder of what needs to be done. Here I planted a lot of bulbs in the fall. Here's the magnolia. And then on this side, I have another Mogo pine that I cut in the holiday time to keep it so it doesn't get too tall in the window. And here is some morning glory that I need to pull out. Here is a flag grass. And the hosta that needs to be cut back that I knew I had to do. So that's one project for today. And the blue spruce, I love it. I keep it in shape to stay here closer to the house. It grew very slowly. Here I have a juniper that's very old, and I keep cutting for different projects from it. Here I have some Euonymus that I would like to prune a little bit because it looks a little bit too disheveled for my taste. To give it a nicer shape. Here I have another flag grass and some iris. And here again there's some annuals. And here is the, oh gosh, how is it called? The hibiscus that I told you that dies back in the winter. And the spirea. So moving on to the garden. Some people didn't see my garden that joined recently. My husband's new snowblower in all its glory, but no snow. I don't know why he put it in the grass. He probably didn't expect that it's going to not snow. So here I have a ball cedar. And you can just see the evergreens in here, the gold mops, cypress. We can see the buds on the lilac forming for next year. Exciting. I like to make a mix of evergreens and flowering shrubs so it looks nice throughout the year, especially that I have such a long season when there's nothing flowering. The Alberta spruce is grown pretty nicely. Every year I'm planning that I'm going to decorate it as a Christmas tree, but then I don't get to it. And in here is my unfinished project at the wall. So starting from there, I will show you the wall from the other side. But this is the bed that I created last year, and I am excited to see what I'm going to put in it. I have to do a mixture of a landscaping and annuals. Okay, so going down the hill, I can take the ramp. In here I have some blueberry shrubs. Here's another lilac. Here is a hibiscus that it has the seed pods. The ramp is with wood chips on it. And here some unfinished projects at the arch. And here I have some more blueberries. By the fence in here I have some blackberries, which have pretty leaves. And now going this way. On the arch I have some grapes and those are some gooseberries. And some huscarps, and here is the raspberry patch. So on this side I have those walls that I built a few years ago. And this one at the top is the one that I built this year on this side. So I was gonna go this way first towards the creek. In those cages that they're not really pretty, I'm gonna have to paint those green things black because this is my husband's activity. He has in here some pawpaw that he's planning to keep away from the squirrels. That's why he's caged them so good. So back there is the creek. Here's another pawpaw. These are the elm trees. They're really huge. And they have squirrel nests everywhere. Huge canopies. So here is the creek. In the spring it can flood for a few days, especially if they don't clean the grate, because there's a grate on that side where the creek goes underneath the streets. In here there's some erosion, and the city is planning to do some reinforcing. Here I have some dogwood that I use for my planters. Here I have a pear tree and a vegetable garden. I'm planning to do some work in the vegetable garden. I have some strawberry beds that I want to move. In here I have another bed. But with the creek flooding in here, I'm having issues with putting two really make a garden, because I didn't know what they are planning to do, so then I don't know what to do. But now that I understand that they only work on the other side of the creek, not in my property, which is a good thing, then I can get on with whatever I want to plant in here. So I started to make a bed in here with some evergreens. In here I have a huge forsythia. That is the first shrub that blooms in spring. In here I have a butterfly bush and some spirea. Those beds need to be edged badly. Have some iris, some leeks, mixture of fruits and flowers. In here I have to pull those nets out. I had grapes all along the fence and I net them so the raccoons didn't get to them. And in this bed I have some more annuals. I have to do some more work in this bed. Every year I'm thinking that I'm going to plant more maybe fruits and vegetables in here, but it ends up being shaded by some trees from my neighbor, so they don't get enough sun. So I will have to see. So this is where the bottom wall starts, and in here I have some raspberries by the fence in there, and on the slope in here I have there's a yew in there, another that's a cherry tree right there, and another juniper and some hollies. And this is the strawberry bed. Now you can't really see them because they're brown. That's how they look in the winter. And this is an apple tree that I love. And here is another viburnum, and squeeze through here so you can see better the bed in here. The spirea, some clematis on those trellises. Here I have a bloomerang lilac and the pear tree back there. So that's how the strawberries look in the winter. They're kind of dyed back, but you can still see. And then in here I have some liatris. The cat likes to perch herself up there. And I love those walls. They are so convenient to garden and to sit on them. And then on this side, so first let's look at those stairs. I love those stairs. When I decided that I can build stairs, that was a good idea. I have a video about how I built them. So, and then on this side, I have strawberries going all the way to the other side in there. I get a lot of strawberries. And I make desserts of them. Why don't I make of them? And here I have a little greenhouse, but let's go into the vegetable garden for a bit. Here I have another raspberry patch and a blueberry there and some more. So those are the strawberry beds that I want to get rid of. I'm probably gonna sell some strawberries in the spring locally on Facebook Marketplace. So here I have a lot of raspberries, and here I have some asparagus that I need to cut back. And this is stock. Here I built those trellises that are very useful. with 2x2 from Home Depot, and then I put those inserts in them so the beans can cling to them better, so now you can see the pear tree a little bit better. So yeah, I have 4 beds in here where I plant tomatoes and whatnot. I always keep green onions on hand because even in December I can come and I can get some green onion tops. Oh, I forgot I have some carrots that I could have pulled on the other bed. So now, in here, if you want to take a peek in my greenhouse, there we are. I have some parsley that's living in here, and some green onions that they're doing better than the ones outside. Here I have some sedum that needs some water. Give some water. And maybe water these two. So in here I have those rocks and pots and things. And seed stashes of the seeds that I don't want to bring inside. I have some, what are these? Radish seeds. Here I have a messy desk that I need to clean and organize, and some more pots and things. Lock the door properly, because otherwise I can get raccoons or other things getting in, causing trouble. Here I have, oh, I think it's a white cedar that I'm trying to keep in shape. I took the bottom branches out. Okay, hopefully my video is not gonna get too long, because then it'll be hard to edit. So here, going to my, here I have the gazebo, and the gazebo, there's a gazebo bed going around where I have some huskups. I love the huskups. If you're not familiar with them, they're like blueberries, but they're easier to grow. And what else I have in here? I have a whole bunch of them. And then some hydrangeas, Invincible and Annabelle. And in here I have some columbines. And oh my gosh, something ate my sedum. I was so happy with those. The hens and chicks. And then on this side I have this willow that I trimmed so the snow doesn't weigh it down, and another butterfly bush and some lilacs at the back, and some cedars and a rose, and what else is here? The cotoneaster, and can't remember now. What is this called again? Can't remember. Let's look at the containers for the back porch. You will come to me. Here in the gazebo, I put everything inside the gazebo so it's not in the, and there's the fireplace back there. And on this side, this is the last bed where I have a hydrangea, endless summer, and a rhododendron. So thank you for watching, and come in the garden when everything wakes up. Hi, I forgot to show you this side, so let's keep going. I mean, if you want to. So on this side I have the kitchen bed where I have a juniper and mock orange, and in here I have some herbs, chives, my son is working on reviving an old car in here. That's why I have all these nasty things hanging out. I have some mint, and this is Pieris. It's a really pretty one. And the holly. And this is another Pieris. And the holy berries. And by the fence I have some hydrangeas and some clematis on the trellises back there. And in here I have a pussy willow. And then on this side I have another bed by the fence. In here I have some tall junipers, because you saw the ones that they're horizontal. Now this is the vertical kind, and I'm trying to keep them in shape so they don't grow too big. And here I have two azaleas, and back there I have a tricolor willow. The willow has come pretty big. And here I have another Deutzia, and this is Oregon grape holly, and some yews. This is a really pretty tree peony, and another yew. Here where you see the chicken wire poking out, which you shouldn't supposed to see. I should have that over the mulch. Here's another tree peony. Here's another yew and another Oregon grape holly. The fruits from the Oregon grape holly are edible. Here are some buds. I like the leaves of it too. And another Oregon grape holly and a standard hydrangea, PG. Here I have an Alberta spruce in the pot that's struggling because it's staying in there for too many years. I have to pull it out in the spring. And in here I have another bed. My neighbor created in here kind of like a wild river bed kind of thing, because this is where the pipe comes from under the driveway. So it's like a dry bed right now of rocks. And in here there's some seed pods from the echinaceas and all. I should make this winter container. Things that fell off the truck. And yeah, now I'm done. Have a good day, everyone. I hope you're going to enjoy your New Year's celebration and hopefully see you in the next year. Bye.